Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, I want to talk to you about time. Taxes are increasing and they're under attack, right? Washington is all about going after taxing income higher, investments higher, and inheritance higher. Well, the I in time is inflation. We're clearly seeing higher inflation, especially at the gas pump. But there was an article just recently put out by CNBC that the average consumer is experiencing $175 per week increase of spending over this time last year. The M in time stands for market volatility. How many up 500 and down 500 days are we in for, especially after the NASDAQ lost 6% in the month of September and the S&P 500 lost 4% just in a 30-day period of time? Has many people very concerned about market volatility. And then lastly, the E in time is economic uncertainty. Clearly, with what the Fed's going to do, not going to do, taper, raise rates, what's going on with China and trade with China, and what's happening in Afghanistan. I mean, good night, folks. People are just feeling very anxious, very confused, and are concerned. Well, I want to teach you this coming Tuesday at retirementprotected.com the opportunity to learn proven strategies with a track record of measurable results that address all four core areas of the risk of time. One risk of time in general is just the fact of taking advantage of before tax rates go up is to get tax savings planning done still in 2021, but also to remove the uncertainty, especially those of you trying to get to retirement. Maybe you're close to retirement or you've just transitioned into retirement, or even those of you in retirement that want to stay in retirement don't have the affordability to take a big hit in their portfolios. So this week on Hidden Wealth Radio, I talk about Stephanie out of the great state of North Carolina, how she learned how to increase her return 50% higher by lowering her risk, but also how she was able to protect over 50% of her portfolio with no downside risk, only upside opportunity that ironically had outperformed what her retail brokerage portfolio had done for the last 20 years by over a couple percent. Taking no downside risk, folks, and it's not bonds. Unfortunately, bonds and fixed income are not the place to be, especially when you look at the fact that the cost to live is now 5.4% higher now than it was then. So the cost of everything has gone up. And don't buy the lie out of the Biden administration that only taxes will go up on those that have incomes of over $400,000. Everybody's going to be impacted, especially with the increase to taxes to corporations. That always filters down, unfortunately, to wages, profitability, and expansion as an economy, right? It will retract. I talk about a great article by Grover Norquist about those threats. So folks, look, you've worked hard for your money. Imagine more financial success with less tax, less stress, less worry, less market volatility, and the security, which I'll teach you that Stephanie was able to learn this Tuesday at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. It's a log on and learn educational webinar, folks. Let's get to work. Learn what Stephanie learned, how she not only created one, but two tax-free lifetime incomes with no downside, only upside, that has outperformed the market by a long shot without the sleepless nights or the worry, but also because she removed the key areas of uncertainty, taxes and crashes. Folks, you work hard for your money. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.